All right. Oh, I love it. Love that beat. Love that beat, guys. Hey, this is the first pilot episode of Thoughts with Jessey. Great. Have a great show for you. I think this is gonna start kicking off here. I got my boy King Trio here.
What is up? What's happening,
dude, not much, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it, bro.
Hey.
First episode.
Yeah, dude. The pilot.
Important.
It's kind of something that just kind of was a spur of the moment. I kind of just looked at all the equipment that I had, and I'm like, dude, I gotta get back in.
You gotta do something with it.
Yeah. I can't just sit here and do nothing. But
that's my problem too. I got a shit ton of gear. Can't use it.
I know.
Or I mean, I can use it. I just don't. I'm looking at it. Like, why am I not using this?
It's crazy though because
hey,
like
can I cuss on here just to make sure?
Huh?
Am I good at cuss?
Dude, yeah.
Okay. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. We're loose. We're loose
cool.
here.
Then I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly. So just kind of getting into the show a little bit. Trio, give us a little bit about your background. I know we met through Barian Media with John Barian. Go look it up at BarianMedia.com. We got an Instagram, we got a YouTube, we got all of it, man. Go check us out.
Yeah, no, I'm King Trio. I'm a rapper, artist, all that, graphic design. I mean, I'm a jack of all trades, to be really humble. No, I mean, I do a lot of stuff, man. I do a lot of stuff. Yeah, a creator, exactly. That's kind of how we met. Just both being like that. I mean, primarily I do music, but I mean, for the most part, I do everything. I got a lot of music out. TrioMusic.com. Quick plug, real quick. Go check it out for sure. Follow me on all social media at King Trio. YouTube King Trio. Just Google King Trio, you'll find me. You know what I'm saying?
It's great stuff.
Yeah.
It's great stuff. I've listened to it. I mean, I'm not even being even biased about this. Like, definitely, it's great stuff. From the suburbs of Columbus too. Something to get into. We have some great talent out here that like is really just not really touched upon. And I mean, kind of going in with especially you from the suburbs of. Hannah.
Grove City.
Idiot!
Yeah.
And got some other artists that are going to come on with the show that I've got hooked up. We got Deuce from the South Side that's going to come on. I definitely he's going to have a bunch of connections, so we've got some serious Columbus artists that are going to come on to the podcast. But definitely, this podcast is just generally about anything and everything. That's why I kind of called it Thoughts with Jessey. It's just anything and everything that the audience wants. Like, obviously, ask questions, comments, like it, dislike it, hate it, I don't know. Let me know. If you hate it, that's great, because you're still giving me something that I can feel off of here. I mean...
They're watching it.
I get it, yeah. You're
right,
watching it and you're hating me. I love it. Hate me on this, and just please comment.
I love hate.
It's a love-hate relationship, man. It is.
Gary Vee says you have to have empathy, though, for the hate.
I mean, I feel like you've got to be just kind of rubber off it. You just got to, like, listen to it and let it go. There's nothing. There's nothing to it. I mean,
it's people behind a computer that you don't even know.
It's just trolls.
You know what I'm saying? They're consuming your content, so whether they like it or not, they're consuming
it.
Yeah. And honestly, if you don't have anything else, and I know it's so cliche to say this, but like if you don't have anything else better to do, I don't really care if you're hating. It is what it is, man. People are gonna hate regardless of what you do.
Dude,
so
that is one of the biggest things that you got that going into life. You know, people are gonna tell you no, that you can't do this, you can't do that. I mean, even your parents are gonna say stuff to you that you can't do this, and it all comes down to your mindset and where you think you can take yourself. Definitely coming from Baltimore, Ohio. There's not really a whole lot there. There's a paper mill.
Baltimore, Ohio. I think somebody that I work with works at a diner in Baltimore, Ohio. I'm pretty sure. It's like an hour or something.
A diner,
bro,
like,
in Baltimore,
yeah, it's
Ohio.
like 45, 50 minutes from here. Parents live out there.
Fuck LA. I don't want to live in LA. I want to live in Baltimore, Ohio.
Dude, we get pretty rowdy in Baltimore. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, hey, Columbus, like LA, Baltimore, Columbus. So it's
we're
like
somewhere in the middle.
Better, but
like,
it's still not LA.
Like, I'm not saying Columbus is.
Dude, it's rained for like 87 hours straight.
I know, dude.
Okay.
Bro. This has been ridiculous because we have had literally flood flash warnings for 3 days straight.
There was roads closed in Grove City. Like,
yeah. Oh my God.
Bro. Roads closed.
It's unbelievable because literally it's almost felt like Florida, going down to Florida, because you go to Florida, it's gonna rain for 5 minutes that day. At least.
Listen, yeah, I was going to say, tell me when every time you've gone to Florida it didn't rain for
It rained in the morning. Every day I go.
Nice.
Every time
But then by like noon it's sunny and clear, but it's going to rain at some point.
Exactly. Like,
regardless.
The funniest thing is I'm going to Florida.
That is Florida.
I'm going to Florida in August.
Fuck.
And it's literally, I already know. We're going to be there for 9 days.
Florida
It's going to rain
in the
9 days. The 9 days we're there.
You're like, I didn't come here for this bullshit.
No. You're like, I came for the sun to get some tan for my white ass. You know, like, dude. Like,
Jersey was like that for us last summer. We went. It was pretty cloudy the whole time. We had 1 or 2 sunny days.
I've only been to Jersey once, so I
We were in Seaside Heights.
We were Jersey Shore. We were right on the shore.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It was a good spot. The thing I had about Jersey was like how many people, because we had to pass, of course when you go to the Jersey Shore you have to pass the Jersey Shore house, like for our MTV show.
Dude, I'm not even.
And we go
keep going, sorry.
And sorry.
No,
but,
keep going, my bad.
Sorry.
I'm a dick, dude. No,
dude. I really don't care. Like I said, these haters, these dicks, they're all over the place, man. They're gonna fuck you once.
Sit next to you.
They're gonna fuck you once. It's gonna happen. Just let you know. But I mean, we went by it. We didn't even like get out of the car. That was the funny thing. Is like it was so packed that people are still just driving by and taking a picture. Mm-hmm. And there's people crowded in that place.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
they give out tours.
Did you not like? Okay, I didn't even want to watch the show. Like I really didn't want to watch the show because I felt like I got dumber. I felt like I got more like just dumber every day. I watched
the cat's looking at my dead cat.
Oh. Media jokes, people.
They don't get it.
They don't. I mean, you can't. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's a microphone cover over there, and it's called a cat.
It's a dead cat, people. It's
cat.
The fuzzy windshield.
It's
and the actual cat.
It's good. And then the cat that you've probably seen walking around is Cleo. That's my roommate's cat. She will probably be making appearances daily because I live with her. So
don't be chewing on no wires now, Cleo.
No, yeah, she's good about not doing stuff like that. But she's got to be everywhere. Like I've literally had to like kick this cat out of the window from jumping out when I opened it up. Like she tried to get some birds earlier because I don't have a screen. So no, we
but yeah, stayed at the Jersey. We stayed like literally a block and a half from the Jersey Shore house, and
so you
Sama and our other boy John went to the Jersey Shore house at like 4 in the morning and got up on top of it. We went there and took a picture, but I was passed out drunk. They tried to wake me up, and they went to the Jersey Shore house and got up on the roof. They were like taking videos. No, but they were like in the house.
I would have pissed off it, dude. I'm
pissed off of it.
I know that's childish, but like, dude, I mean, that's like you've always got have you ever just like gone and like, pissed off a roof of like some?
Everybody's pissed off somewhere high. At least boys have. I don't know if girls do.
I feel like that'd be really difficult.
Yeah, it's
like,
weird.
And quite dangerous because they have to squat a little bit, you know.
I don't know. Any girls that are watching this are probably banging their head up.
They're probably like
how they pee off.
If there's any girl that is pissed off a roof of something, please comment and tell me.
Let us know how you did it.
Let us know because now I'm interested. Now I want to know what's going on here. But okay, that digressed pretty far. That was nuts. But kind of going back to the Jersey Shore thing, like it reminded me of another story of when me and my buddies went to Outer Banks.
Okay, I've never been there.
And so my buddies, I was taking a shower and they said they were going out to the beach and they'd meet me there. And so I was like, cool, I'll just finish up, meet you down there. Get dressed, left my phone back in the room just to charge, wasn't even going to bother with it. Well, I get down there and I can't find him. Like, gone. So I start walking.
On you.
So no, this is hilarious because it was the best part of the trip, honestly.
I gotta stop sitting like this. I keep putting my fucking
hand
there
on
too.
my head. You got a recliner if you need to.
Oh, dude, I can just fucking
you can just lift
Alright, keep going, sorry.
But, I ended up, like, running into this girl, and I said, hey, have you seen, like, 4 people walking around here? Like, 4, I think it was 2 chicks and 2 buddies of mine. Walking around the beach, and they're like, no, I've been kind of reading, but I hope you find your friends. And so it was just kind of like, all right, whatever, moved on. Well, then at one point I just stopped, went back, And I ran into that same girl. And she was walking back to her place, and she's like, "Did you end up finding your friends?" And I said, "No, I have not found my friends." But she's like, "Well, screw your friends. You should come with me and hang out with my friends." So I ended up going over to this place. We played spoons for about 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Ended up going to a party next door and got drunk. My friends are looking for me.
Oh, okay.
Cannot find me. I don't have my phone. I'm gone until about like 11:30. 12 o'clock at night, and I'm walking back, and my buddy is still walking around for me, finds me, drags me back.
So you were their Doug, pretty much.
I was their Doug. I straight up was their Doug. Like, I'm just gonna say I'm the guy that gets drunk and does autopilot.
Okay.
I find myself.
Yeah, dude. And see, the problem, like me and you, we couldn't go because I can't get drunk, dude. I just can't, because immediately I'm done. Like, as soon as I get drunk, that's it. Goodbye to Trio. And then you got like 60 pounds. How much you weigh?
I think the last time I weighed myself was 231.
Okay, so you got 60 pounds on me, right? No. You got like almost, dude. You almost got 100 pounds on me. If you got drunk and I got drunk, there's no way. You're doing your own thing, bro.
Yeah, that's the point.
If I got sober and you got drunk, you're doing your own thing, dude.
But like, it's crazy because like I'm not the guy that's gonna get drunk and like want to fight or like get violent or mad.
Well, that's fine, but you just might.
I get super
hurt yourself,
happy,
and I can't like hold you back from like trying to jump.
Dude, I found myself in my car many nights after parties in college, like many nights, just randomly, and I know my limit. You know, you have to find that line and just be like, okay. This is the part where you know you need to stop and never get past it.
Yeah, I can get down all day. Bro. Drinking, dude, it doesn't take me long. Like, dude, like, it's bad, bro. Like 3-4 beers, and I'm like, okay, that's enough.
It's bad that like
at least for a little bit.
Pretty much my entire family can outdrink me.
I remember you telling me that one time. You were talking about your dad.
My dad's boom out. Like when my dad gets yeah. Oh my god. When my dad gets drunk.
Why are you looking about the pounds, Cleo?
She's not, but she's just like chilling.
But my dad tried to jump over me, too.
Probably, I could see her doing it. But my dad, you can't really understand him when he's drunk, and so I call him Boomhauer. Like he is the Boomhauer of being drunk. Like in essence, he's happy. He's just kind of like chilled out, but you can't understand a word he's saying to you. He just mumbles.
Yeah,
it's
like drunk girls do.
It's like it's literally like white trash drunk girls.
Yeah,
it's nuts. All right, but to kind of swoon this back in, I kind of want to talk to you today a little bit about like what kind of inspired you, like to get into the music game, and what kind of tools have you maybe assessed from the game that you don't use for music? Say like some life skills or like maybe some career skills that you kind of developed just going out and trying to develop that musical career.
Okay, so to answer the first part of your question, basically like kind of the elevator pitch of how I got started in music, pretty much. Yeah. Essentially, I was making music. I've been making music like my whole life. I am like pretty much self-taught piano player, so I started making my own beats on Fruity Loops when I was probably 5 years old, 5 or 6.
Damn, 5?
5 or 6, I was making beats, and then by 8 or 9, I made my first mixtape of my own beats and everything. It was like 5 songs, and I made 3 copies, one for me, one for my mom, one for my dad. Then I met my boy about that same time, who really made me want to do music for real. Mm-hmm. His name was Syndakid, and Syndakid. It was an acronym, okay. But it was Syndakid, and he really like got me into it because he was the first person that I knew that was my age that also like made music and rapped and shit like that.
Yeah.
So he got me my first show, and I just happened to meet my first manager, who didn't believe that it was my first show,
He didn't believe you.
Well, it's actually her boyfriend was
Oh,
performing there too that night. So like,
okay.
I don't know. I guess I just impressed her with my stage presence because I thought I was shitty. I think you can still go check it out. Look up Trio performance. Just look up like Trio first performance. I think you can still look it up. It might be on YouTube.
I think that lady's a terrible person because she definitely was like, my boyfriend is way better than you when she said that.
No, probably not. No cap. She probably. I think she knew what it was. Anyway, she was like, "You gotta let me manage you if you don't have a manager." So I was like, "Cool." She introduced me to my first real serious management, which I signed to in I want to say 2013, and then
Nice.
Yeah, we had a falling out, unfortunately, a couple years later. We were doing a ton of stuff in the time that we were together. We invested a lot of money and time into certain opportunities that I got, certain trips that we took, and things like that. And unfortunately, we just kind of had a different idea of how we wanted to conduct the business, and we had a falling out. So then I started doing everything solo.
I mean, that's a tough part of the business. That, like,
Yeah.
And honestly, that's any business that you kind of figure out. Like, just me being an AV freelancer, like, you really start to figure out, like, how you're, like, where you need to go and what businesses are going to give you what opportunities. And honestly, if they're not going in the direction that you want to go, I mean, it's your happiness in the end.
Facts.
You know?
Facts.
Like,
Yeah. So that was tough, and I'm loyal to a fault. So like, he showed me a lot of love. My management showed me a lot of love. Like we did a ton of stuff together to where I was like, damn, I don't want to like make all this shit feel like it was for nothing. So we had the falling out, and then I took a break for a little bit because I was just kind of bummed out, and then I bought a bunch of equipment for a studio and started going hard again. But I've always just had a problem with work ethic. Like, my talent's always been there. So it's just been, like, probably the past 3 years, for real, of me having this, like, new solo career. Like, I've always been a solo artist, but, like, I had a team of people behind me previously with my management. So this was kind of just me, myself, and I pushing myself for the past, like, 3 years. So right now, in the past couple weeks, I've made a huge shift in momentum as far as, like, content creation and stuff like that. But the tools that I've like gotten from the game thus far, and I've been fortunate enough to like shake a lot of people's hands and meet a lot of influential people.
it's networking.
I just think that's what I probably would say is number one is networking. Just the lessons I've learned from networking and the positive consequences that have come from networking for me.
Oh yeah.
That's how like we met. Through me networking. You know what I'm saying? Like, ultimately.
Definitely.
And we can get into the story another time of how we met.
Oh, yeah.
Or later in this podcast or whatever. But, yeah, I mean, we would have never met if I wouldn't have been out, like, aggressively networking, like, on the offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that, honestly, I think when me and you met, we both were kind of at a point that, like, I mean, I could kind of tell when you came on that, like, you were really at a point that you wanted to pursue something, and you kind of had this idea about it, and you were definitely a go-getter. Like,
then once I came there and I was like, oh shit, this is dope.
I
like,
mean,
like when I saw it on Instagram, I was like, yo, ground sounds, what the fuck? Like this is, what the fuck?
Honestly,
and now just to think like how I felt about it when I saw it, and to know how I'm there now, like I'm working there. It's crazy. But yeah, no, then like I was at that point when I met all you guys, and then once I saw how legit this shit was, I was like, oh, okay, I'm about to like really try to turn up now, because I mean that's why I was like interning, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I mean that's the same reason I was in.
I thought it was so cool. So
yeah, it was the same reason I was in. I was trying to get more editing skills, and I was trying to get a place to give me opportunity to do it.
And that's something that also came with like networking is definitely the number one thing. Like there's other little like skills, like I mean I guess like the competition aspect, it's the closest thing to competition that I can get outside of like football. I don't play no more, so
yeah.
But yeah, networking, and just because I networked, I ended up going to Ground Sounds, which ended up leading to me working there, which leads to tangible editing skills as far as the video side and graphic design and shit like that. So yeah, I definitely am so thankful and happy that I took that step to network. Like that's all it is just networking.
Yeah, it definitely. So it kind of brings me into.
And it can't. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No.
It can't just be like from your phone though only. Like you have to get out and like show your face.
Oh, you gotta be out. You gotta be out in the public eye
with
too.
people. Yeah.
As much as this day and age is all about that social media aspect of getting.
As much as it is, yeah.
Getting yourself on there, like just as this is, like this podcast, just putting yourself out there. That's one part of it, but the differences you see in those good YouTubers, between those great YouTubers, are the people that like are out there more often, that have the million followers or plus. They typically are doing these live events, giving back to a couple of things, maybe just some different things that they're out in the public somehow. Like obviously, as an artist, you're generally gonna hold yourself to a concert or some type of gig. And that's your kind of outlet to be like, here's me and my fans, and I can reach out and I can show them that yes, I am this person that I've portrayed on my Instagram or on my social or my Snapchat or my Facebook or whatever social media platform you use. Like, it's just really how you take it, but you're definitely right there on point with that public eye.
Yeah, because I mean, that's my problem. It's like it's tough, dude. Like you gotta be in the know, like, and know where shit's going on and like what's going on, and like that's a skill that like some people that I meet have, like that I just don't have, and I'm fine admitting, you know, what I'm not good at. Like one thing I'm not good at is knowing where shit is happening and when it's happening, like events and shit like that. Like some people just know. Some people are like, oh shit, on Saturday there's this meetup. I'm like, how the fuck did you know that? And like, I don't know, maybe it's just Instagram and they're following some feed that I'm not following, but I don't know. That's just something I've never been good at. And like networking, as outwardly expressive as I am and outgoing as I am, and I'm just kind of weird when I get in an environment.
Like what do you mean by environment?
For example, so like me and Jaden went to this Cigars and Cars meetup.
Oh my god. Oh, okay, no. So
did he invite you?
He didn't. Like, Jaden has told me multiple times that he loves me going and like, a lot of that stuff. But I
love Jaden. Whatever we say here, we both love it.
Hey, JF. JF, that's my boy. But no, the reason I'm laughing is because I had my best friend, you know, you all probably know him on his car, what is it? I don't even know what his tag is. I'll have it on the post here. But, it has his own car club, Fast Badgers. And so they usually, like, cigars and coffee is one of the big things. So I'm wondering if he was there.
He might have been.
I'm sorry to cut you off on that, but no, go ahead with the rest of that.
No, and let me preface this by saying no disrespect, but okay, so just hear me out. We go to this event, and as I assumed, bro, douchebag central. No offense.
No, dude, I get it.
The dudes are cool, bro. The dudes are cool guys.
They are.
It's just that, like it's my buddy was there, but it's just kind of like I have no interest in cars, and I can't even act like I do. Because like these people know shit about their cars. I don't know anything about their cars.
I don't know shit. Like so, I can't even try.
Talk to you about, like what am I gonna talk about my music? We're at a fucking car event. What do you think they want to talk to some dude they don't even know? That's not to say don't go out and hustle and spread the word about your shit. But at the same time, these are like all 40-year-old dudes. Like we're there. I'm there with Jaden just because I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get out anyway. Just to see what happens.
You're gonna go you're gonna be like, there's.
It was cool. I had fun. It was like a classy event, so it was nice. It was upscale. Yeah. Like I said, the dudes were cool, but like, dude, they're like the 40-year-old dudes that are like super buff, wearing like the polo and like the big Gucci belt, slacks, loafers, nice ass shades, holding the brandy with a cigar in between two of their fingers. Like, dude,
the total rich D-bag.
There's like chicks walking around, no real boobs.
Like no real boobs on the entire parking lot.
They're all fake.
Not one of the titties is left real.
No, just two tires on every chick, just all fake. Rubber.
Rubber.
No, all in all, I had a good time. But, like, I don't know. An event like that, I just don't feel the urge to just walk up to a guy and be like, hey, what's up, man? What's up? This is me. This is what I do. What do you do? Let's network. And I should. I wish I did. And it's not even because I'm afraid of rejection.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
It comes.
I wish I knew, but I just don't. Like, it's really hard to explain.
See, like with me, people tell me that I have like great social skills and I can just talk to people about like anything.
You do, like,
and
yeah, like when we, okay, perfect example, bro. When we went to that
Go ahead.
When we went to yeah, you were just walking up to everybody, and I'm just fucking sitting on the wall. You know what I mean?
Like,
and that's an environment where I should be talking to everybody. We're all there for that. You know what I mean?
So, like, I did not know how to go at that party. Like, I did not know how to take it because one,
we treated like royalty. When we walked in, just
we did because
you know,
ground
the
dude,
G on the chest.
It was nice, and you know what? Honestly, that was
not too hot for this mic.
That was probably one of the greatest feelings, just walking in and being like feeling like that high press, like that.
You're the ground sound.
Like, these are the dudes to talk to. And I've had actually a couple meetings like from that party that has not kind of fallen apart, not really done too much with, but I felt awkward going up to people there because it wasn't like you guys gotta understand like the situation that we were in. We're going into Southside Columbus, off Bryce Road, which if you don't know, it is a little bit more trouble on that side of the city.
It's not Dublin if you've ever been to Dublin.
It's not Dublin. It is not Dublin. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So when I walk in, this 6'2" white guy with maybe like just looking like the total tech dad. Like the total.
I'm trying to think what you had on that.
The funny thing was I brought it up to you when we were there.
Dad jeans on.
I had jeans. I had the dad jeans on. I had like, I don't even remember what shirt it was, but I remember I had this coat. I remember I had this blue coat on,
and
I
the bubble coat on.
Yes,
bro, the fucking blue bubble coat.
And I told I ended up talking, or what was it? I ended up saying to you, I'm like, I feel like this dude off the Geico commercial. I don't know what just happened there. We got some technical issues on our wide shot. But pretty much, I looked like a Geico commercial dad. It was
like khakis.
I was Jake from State Farm. Let's be real. Alright, we lost a little bit of video there. But we should be good. I don't know, I think this is gold. Like, honestly, what's been going on, a little back and forth, I think this has been a pretty good pilot so far. But, yeah, I mean...
And you know what? Fuck the fact that the video went out, because we're still rolling.
And honestly, I've got 27 minutes right here, so I mean, this is killing it.
I don't care. We're still gonna kill this shit.
See, this is it.
If Jessey falls out, I'm taking the big mic. Damn it.
I actually was about to like pick up.
Season.
I was about to grab a second one. Like I nearly picked up 2.
Is that a new pickup?
I just got this today.
Nice.
And this is shout out to Samsung, the 601U Pro.
You do a
fabulous mic.
You do a test with the old. You get the B's and the P's and the T's.
Beep, beep, beep.
You need a pop.
Yeah, oh yeah, bro. It gets it all. It's nice. Came with the headphones, but it was $150. Super. Got
a little podcast starter kit.
Literally, that's what the box said.
That's what the box said.
But I was like, I was iffy about it. I was like, are these headphones gonna be good? Is this microphone gonna be nice? The thing that sold me on it is it was a $20 warranty for 2 years. So I don't have to bring anything back to them. If anything goes wrong within the next 2 years, I come back, tell them my account, tell them what went wrong, and they will give me a credit to the store so I can either buy the same thing or buy something better.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out, first off, the biggest thing I love about this is the phone. The headphones.
Yeah, it comes with a phone.
It comes with a phone. $800. So first I pay you $150. You're getting a microphone, the headphones, and then an $800 iPhone.
Right.
Total joke. If you people are probably gonna like, please hate comment me there on that one. Please.
Drop the league.
Please. I know I'm using a Mac desktop, but I'm a PC guy. Doesn't make any sense. But
are you?
Yeah, I am. I'd rather use PC. Being AV.
I don't know, bro. I think I'm switching.
Switch what?
Dude,
From Mac
okay,
to
so
PC
listen,
or PC to Mac?
No, PC to Mac, bro.
PC to Mac?
Yeah, just because I work on it.
Mac. Yeah, it's definitely, we're going to bury me pretty much everywhere I've worked.
Really, the only thing I do PC is Fruity Loops, but you technically can do that Mac. But I have a Mac
pretty much do it, like,
but I run Boot Camp, so I have Windows 10 running.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I said I would never get an iPhone, and then I got that, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's the shit. And then I was like, you know, I don't really like Mac at all, and then I run on it all day, burying media. I'm like, it's kind of the shit. Can't even
see, that's the worst part is, like, I trash Apple all the time, and I have this Mac desktop, and I'm like, I love it.
It just makes sense, honestly, if you have an iPhone, to have, like, a Mac computer.
Yeah, it does.
They literally are, like, one and the same as far as, like, communicating with each other, so, like, yeah, I mean...
The only problem with me is I will never have an iPhone. I will never...
Why? Join us.
I will not. I am not joining the Dark Empire here on this. Like, I can't.
What is it? What is it, dude? What is it about it that you don't like?
It's probably just the brand, personally.
You just don't like it. Listen, dude.
I know.
Hey, listen, man.
Everybody hate me on this. All these Apple haters. All these Apple people hate me. Hate me.
No. I think what it is honestly, I think Android people get so much more upset when iPhone people are like, dude, why do you have an Android? And they
personally, it's so right.
Oh,
it's so true. It's so true.
I bet you like the.
I will gladly admit
I bet you like the page.
That if I bet you like the page. As there's a Steeler bed right here, just saying this is
not. Well, okay, but you're an Android guy.
I love Android. I personally do. I like being able to.
Me and my boy were having this discussion with his younger brother because he's super Android, and like me and my boy are Apple guys. And like the only other thing like really that was like Premiere Pro, but you can get that on Mac.
Yeah.
It's just the Creative Cloud. Anyway, yeah, I was just saying to him, I was like, I feel like Android users get so much more upset when iPhone users don't even like disrespect them. They just are like, dude, why don't you get an iPhone? Dude? Like, what the?
And I can
attest to that.
I can attest to that because I am. And the reason I started using Android in the first place was because when the iPhone came out, you couldn't like remove the battery. In my Android, I could always remove the battery. So I knew if I had problems, I could have probably fixed some of the stupid problems that iPhone was using. Now that Android is slowly trying to mimic some of the things on iPhone, I can't get into the battery, which pisses me off.
Oh, you can't anymore?
It does. On certain phones. You still can on certain phones.
Honestly, that was one of my biggest concerns when I switched. I haven't thought about that since you just said it. And I've had an iPhone for probably 4 years.
It's always, as somebody that, like, I'm always around, like, stupid little technology shit like that. Like, I personally would want that still.
But, like, my thing is, I've never, like, needed it, though. I just
if it doesn't become a problem, then perfect. That's great.
But I used to do that all the time with my Android.
You know?
If it was fucking up, I'd just take the battery out.
Bam. And, honestly, my fucking, like, I can't even say, though, that my phone's fucking up because I've dropped my phone 1,000 times without the case. It's literally cracked in probably 120 different places.
I've been pretty good with mine, but I've dropped mine.
I am waiting for August is when my upgrade is, and I hope to God that I can, like, just somehow manifest to get a new phone because it has been a nightmare for me in this fucking phone. Mainly because of Victor. I have this guy that I worked with who knocked my phone off the bed when we were in a semi loading the truck up, and it hit a ratchet strap, which is freaking metal, and it hit the dead center of my phone with an OtterBox case, by the way. So it wasn't like I didn't have a case on it or anything.
Yeah, but I feel like if it hits the middle of your
dead
screen,
center.
yeah, that's not
hit
like
dead center. Big circle, big old black circle. Pixel screen was fucked. I immediately took my phone, got out of the truck because Victor's words, I quote, "I thought that was my phone." I was going to punch that dude square in the face if I had to knock it out of that truck. I was probably going to lose a couple of jobs.
Pissed off.
Yeah, first off, Victor.
Where were you at, FedEx?
I don't know where you are, Victor.
You're at
fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, Victor.
Because, dude, you
say you're at FedEx?
just caused havoc. FedEx?
That's where you were at?
No. I was working a side job.
Okay.
And it was just a 1-day gig.
Because if it's FedEx, fuck you, Victor. Next day, UPS all day.
No, we're done with FedEx.
UPS.
The worst part was, it wasn't even like, it wasn't my fault. And I have never seen that guy ever since. But, hey, this is 35 minutes of content, man. I think this is gonna be good for the first pilot.
Cool.
You got anything else you want to say, man, before we go? I mean, I think we got into quite a few good topics. Definitely had some good
I was just going to say, yeah, sorry. If with me, I'll probably, if I'm on multiple times, we might just get derailed.
Dude, I'm down with it. I'm down with it, you know.
If you want to stick to bullet points, you let me know. Like, don't hesitate to be like, hey, bro, scurrying off topic. Conveniently.
I kind of like it though. I think having those moments where we kind of go off topic, kind of have some more human side to it makes it real. Mm-hmm. Makes it know that people, hey, feels just like a conversation that everybody's here, and I don't know. I felt like we did well. I thought we did something that we could manifest and do some good stuff with.
Hell yeah, brother.
But hey, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely hope you can come on a couple more times.
Dude, I'll be on whenever you want me, bro.
Dude,
I'm down to come over and do this shit.
Guys, follow me. It's at That Alley Cat on Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook at Jessey Alley. Working with Ground Sounds. Go check us out. On everything, it's just at Ground Sounds. I mean, I don't know, guys. That's it. That
Make
wraps
sure you
up
follow
Thoughts
your boy
with
as well, King Trio everywhere. Okay, what the fuck? Pause, rewind. Follow your boy everywhere, King Trio, KINGTR, number 3, letter O. Don't get it confused. It's not TR30. A lot of people mix that up. TR, number 3, letter O. It's everywhere. Appreciate y'all having me as the inaugural podcast episode guest.
Gotta have a great guest for your pilot. You gotta have a great guest for your pilot.
Come back, watch my man again. You know what I'm saying? He's about to have some other fire guests on here.
Do it.
We appreciate you, man. Peace.
Yeah.